everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a first impressions on the new Nars Radiant foundation. So I have picked up some samples from Mecca just because I wanted to try it out, and then I thought, well, why not make a first impressions video about it. So I don't have the actual product yet, but I've got 3 samples in different colors, so I'm going to try and find the color that matches me, apply it, do my usual routine, go throughout the day. I've got quite a busy day today, which is good. That means it'll be a good test of how well it wears. And then I'll check back in at the end of the day and see how it all looks. So I picked up the colors Fiji, Patagonia and Punjab, and I'm going to try them out and see which one suits me best. So having a look, Punjab looks pretty good. The girl in Mecca did say though that Punjab can be quite an orange undertone, which I don't know if I want that. Oh, Patagonia looks nice. And Fiji looks a little bit light. So I think we'll start with the Patagonia and see how we go. I'm just gonna go in with my finger because it's in this little pot, and I'm just gonna apply some dots of it to my face. Oh, I didn't prime. What the? I didn't even put primer on. Am I awake? Am I even awake? I'll be back. Okay, so someone just got a little bit carried away then and started applying foundation before I'd even primed. So let's start with primer. So I have done like my eyebrows, my concealer under there. But for primer, I'm just going to use my usual primer, which is the Professional Matte Rescue. I'm just going to rub that on in. And then I also just always put on for every day some of the MAC Strobe Cream in Gold Light, just to add some radiance to the skin. And this is a radiant foundation, so we'll see how it goes with the radiant primer underneath. Now it's time to put foundation on. Okay, so I'm taking that same color and I'm just going to pop some on my face. The color match looks pretty good. It's pretty full coverage, I think. A little bit goes a pretty long way, which is good. What I put on right now is probably the equivalent of like 1.5 pumps, I would say. And it's covered the whole bottom half of my face and like really full coverage. The only thing that I will say is I can kind of see like the texture in my skin. Like I have quite open pores, and some full coverage foundations can really like cling to that and make it really obvious. I feel like that's happening right now, but keep going. So it feels pretty nice. It's like still feeling a bit wet. So it's definitely not one of those full coverage foundation that dries matte straight away, which is what I usually kind of use. So I do like that because I did want something different from my other ones and a bit more radiant. So hopefully that's a sign that it is going to be a bit more radiant. I'm just going to conceal under my eyes now using my usual concealer. So the Tarte Shape Tape, and I use the color Light Sand. I'm just going to buff that in. Does anyone else pull retarded faces when they're blending their concealer? Just like, because I do. Setting that with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm going to use that on my eyelids as well. And then I'm going to use a light dusting of this on the rest of my face, but really tapping off the excess. I don't want too much powder on there. I find if you put too much of this powder on your, like, you know, darker parts of your face, it'll start to go a bit ashy. So I definitely don't want that. Once that's all been set with the powder, I'm just going to do my regular bronzing and all of that as well. So it reacted well to the powder. I'm still pretty happy with how it looks. Buffing in my bronzer. It seems to have like, you know, set under the powder, so there's no grabbing or anything, which is good. And for highlighter, again, my all-time favorite, the Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlight. Just a small amount, not too insane. Not doing anything overly special today. Just a lot of errands. Okay, so I just went and finished off the rest of my makeup and did my eyes and my lips and everything, and I've just set it with the setting spray. So the one major problem that I've found is I get this problem when if I use like a really full coverage foundation that's like too drying, I can get like, it kind of picks up on all these like little invisible hairs on my face, and has this like really weird dry texture, and I feel like that is what's happening. And it like makes my eyebrows go all strange because you can see all like the little random hairs around them that like you normally wouldn't be able to see, like ones that are completely clear, just like little fuzz. It basically picks up on the peach fuzz on your face. So I feel like that is happening, which I hate, but I was hoping that by spraying the fixing spray it might like sort itself out. So hopefully it starts to settle into my skin and look a bit nicer, but color-wise I'm pretty happy with it. And it's definitely, yeah, a full coverage foundation. I do feel a bit glowy, but not much more than, you know, when I wear my other full coverage foundations like my HD and my Fenty. So yeah, we'll see how we go and I'll check in later in the day. Okay, so it has been 11 hours since I have applied this foundation. So I applied it at 9 AM and it is now pretty much 8 o'clock. And look, I don't know if I love it, to be honest. I find that it's kind of really, well, almost like dry looking, like it's just sitting on top of my skin. It's gone a bit like scaly. My nose is like all scaly and patchy. Oiliness wise, like my forehead's pretty oily, but and my nose, but the rest isn't too bad. But I just feel like the finish is just kind of like sitting on top of my skin. So I don't know whether that's just it reacting with like the primers that I used or whether it's the foundation itself. I'll pull you in closer so you can have a closer look. But if you can see, like, yeah, my nose is like really starting to come off, and I can't really tell in the viewfinder if you can see it, but it's quite like this scaly kind of texture, and like under my eyes especially went really weird, which I guess I used the Touch Shape Tape there, but like I normally use the Touch Shape Tape and that doesn't happen, so I don't know whether it's because some of the foundation got there. Yeah, like I probably won't be in a rush to go buy that foundation, unfortunately. I was really hoping that I would like it, and also it just didn't really give me the finish that I was hoping to get. Like I wanted to get a foundation that was like just a bit more glowy and actually kind of a bit more, I guess, lighter coverage, but I feel like, I don't know, it's just a crap version of what I already have. So it didn't really impress me, but I'll continue to use the samples up and see if anything different happens. And I guess if you see me use it in another video in the future, then you will know that my mind has changed about it. But at the moment, I probably wouldn't recommend it. I definitely wouldn't go out and buy it. Maybe grab a sample first and try it for yourself. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you like these kind of like review videos and I can do more. It's actually kind of like a cool idea just to go in and get samples to do it with rather than buying the actual makeup, because let's be honest, you can afford that unless you get incented. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!